Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the Jane and Alex podcast, your English podcast for daily life English, real conversations, and easy English listening practice.
Hello, everyone. It is so good to be back with you today. I am Jane.
And I'm Alex. We are really excited to have you here for another episode where we break down everyday situations to help you improve your English fluency.
That's right. We want to help you feel confident speaking English in the real world, not just in a classroom. So, Alex, how are you doing today? How was your week?
I'm doing great, Jane. Thanks for asking. My week has been pretty busy, actually. I've been doing a lot of reading lately. I just finished a really interesting mystery novel. How about you? How was your week?
Oh, I love mystery novels. My week was good, but a little hectic. I actually spent a lot of time working on my computer, so my eyes are a bit tired. I think I need to follow your example and read a real paper book soon. It sounds relaxing.
It really is. It's a nice break from screens. And actually, that leads us perfectly into today's topic.
Oh, really? What are we talking about today?
Today, we are going to talk about English conversation at the library. We'll discuss vocabulary for borrowing books, rules you might find in a library, and how to interact with a librarian.
That is a perfect topic. I used to go to the library all the time when I was a student, but I haven't been in a while. I bet there are some specific words I need to remember.
Definitely. Libraries are great community centers, and knowing how to navigate them in English is a very useful skill. Before we jump in, though, just a quick reminder to our listeners. If you enjoy our podcast, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend who is also learning English. It really helps us out.
Yes, please do. We love reading your comments too. Okay, Alex, let's go to the library.
Let's do it. So Jane, when you walk into a library, what is the first thing you usually notice?
Usually it's the smell. You know that smell? It smells like old paper and quiet. Is that a smell? It just feels very peaceful. And usually the first thing I see is the front desk or the circulation desk.
Exactly. The circulation desk. That is a great term to start with. The circulation desk is the main counter where you check out books and return them. It's usually where the librarians sit.
Right, the circulation desk. So if I want to take a book home, I go there. But wait, we don't say buy a book at the library, right? Because it's free.
Correct. You don't buy the book, you borrow the book. Or a very common phrasal verb we use is check out. You check out a book.
Check out. Like at a grocery store?
Similar idea, yes. At a grocery store, you pay for items at the checkout. At a library, to check out a book means to officially record that you are borrowing it so you can take it home.
Okay, I got it. So I check out a book. And what do I need to do that? Can I just walk out with it?
Definitely not. The alarm would go off. You need a library card.
Ah, yes, a library card. I remember getting my first library card. I had to show my ID and proof of address. Is that still how it works?
Yes, usually. If you move to a new city in an English-speaking country, getting a library card is a great first step. You usually need a driver's license or a bill with your name and address on it. It proves you live in the area.
That makes sense, because the library is usually paid for by local taxes, right?
Exactly. So, let's imagine a scenario. You are new in town. You walk up to the librarian at the circulation desk. What do you say?
Okay, let me try. I would say, "Hi, I want a card."
That works, but it's a little direct. Remember, we want to be polite. Try using I'd like or could I.
Okay. "Hi, I'd like to apply for a library card, please."
Perfect. Apply for is the right verb phrase there. The librarian will probably ask, do you have any identification with you? Or do you have proof of residency?
And then I show them my electric bill or my lease. Okay, so now I have my card. Now I want to find a book. But libraries are huge. How do I find a specific book? Do I just wander around?
You could wander around, and that's fun. But if you want a specific book, you need to use the catalog. In the old days, this was a cabinet with cards in it. Now it's almost always a computer system.
Right, the computer catalog. So I type in the title or the author, and it gives me a number, right?
Yes, that number is called the call number. In many libraries, specifically in the US and UK, nonfiction books are organized by the Dewey Decimal System.
The Dewey Decimal System. That sounds complicated.
It can be, but basically it groups books by topic. History's in one section, science in another, languages in another. The call number tells you exactly which shelf the book is on. The shelf is often called the stack.
The stack. So if the librarian says you can find that in the stacks, they mean on the shelves.
Exactly. So Jane, let's practice asking for help finding a book. Imagine you looked on the computer, you have the number, but you still can't find it.
Okay, I would go to the librarian and say, "Excuse me, I am looking for this book, but I can't find it on the shelf."
Excellent. I'm looking for is the perfect phrase. The librarian might say, let me look it up for you, or let me help you locate it.
What if the book isn't there? Like, what if someone else has borrowed it?
Good question. If someone else has the book, the status in the computer will say checked out. In that case, you can ask to place a hold on it.
Place a hold. What does that mean? Do I hold the book?
No, it means you reserve it. When the other person returns the book, the library will keep it for you. They will hold it for you and notify you. Then you can come pick it up.
Oh, that is very convenient. Place a hold. I need to write that down. Okay, so I found my book, I checked it out, now I take it home. How long can I keep it?
That depends on the library, but usually it's 2 or 3 weeks. The date you must return it is called the due date.
The due date. Like when a homework assignment is due?
Exactly the same. When is this book due is a common question. Now, Jane, what happens if you don't return it by the due date?
Oh no, I know this one. You get in trouble. You have to pay money.
Yes, usually. That money is called a fine or a late fee.
A fine. I hate paying fines. I once had a library book for 3 months. The fine was bigger than the cost of the book.
Oh, wow, that happens. Sometimes if you lose the book completely, you have to pay a replacement fee.
Okay, so we have checking out, due dates, and fines. What about if I need the book for longer than 2 weeks? Can I keep it?
Usually, yes. You can renew the book.
Renew. Like make it new again?
In this context, it means to extend the time. You can often renew a book online or over the phone. You'd say, I'd like to renew my books, please.
That is good to know. So, Alex, libraries aren't just for books anymore, right? I see people doing all sorts of things there.
That is very true. Modern libraries are community hubs. What else have you seen people doing there?
Well, lots of people use the computers. Maybe they don't have internet at home?
Right. Public access computers are a big part of libraries. You might need to sign up to use them. You might ask a librarian, is there a time limit on the computers, or do I need to reserve a computer slot?
A slot, meaning a period of time?
Yes, a specific appointment time. Also, many people go there to study or work because it's quiet. But sometimes it's not quiet enough, right?
Yes, sometimes people are whispering loudly or typing really hard. Is there a special place for being super quiet?
Often, yes. Many libraries have designated quiet zones or study rooms. A study room is usually a small room with a door that you can reserve if you need to work on a group project or study without distractions.
That sounds nice. I also see people printing things. I don't have a printer at home, so that would be useful.
Me neither. I always go to the library to print. You would ask, how much does it cost to print per page? Usually it's a small fee, like 10 or 20 cents.
Okay, let's talk about the etiquette, the rules of behavior. Obviously, rule number 1 is be quiet.
Shh. Yes, keep your voice down. If you are talking on your phone, the librarian might ask you to take the call outside. It's considered rude to have a loud phone conversation in the reading areas.
What about food? Can I bring my coffee and a sandwich?
That depends. Some modern libraries have cafes inside them, but generally, near the books and computers, food and drink are prohibited. Or maybe they allow covered drinks with a lid, but no food. You should always check the signs.
Prohibited means forbidden, right? Not allowed?
Yes, no food or drink allowed is a common sign.
Alex, I have a question about a specific type of book. Sometimes libraries have books that you cannot check out. You have to read them there. What are those called?
Those are usually in the reference section, reference books. These are things like encyclopedias, big dictionaries, or rare historical documents. They are for reference only.
Reference only. Okay, so I can look at them, but I can't take them home.
Correct. Now, Jane, let's do a little role play to put this all together. I'll be the librarian and you are a patron. That's what we call a customer at a library, a patron.
Okay, I'm the patron. I'm ready.
Hi there, how can I help you today?
Hi, I was looking for a book called The History of Coffee, but I couldn't find it on the shelf.
Okay, let me check the computer for you. I see it here. It looks like that book is currently checked out. It's due back next Tuesday.
Oh, that's too bad. I really need it for a project.
Would you like to place a hold on it? That way, as soon as it comes back, we'll put it aside for you.
Yes, please. That would be great. Also, while I'm here, I have some books to return. Do I just give them to you?
You can hand them to me, or you can drop them in the return slot outside if we are closed. Let me scan these for you. Oh, it looks like one of these is a few days overdue. There is a small fine of 50 cents.
Oh, oops, I'm sorry. Can I pay that now?
Sure, cash or card.
Cash, please. Here you go.
Thank you. Your account is all clear. Is there anything else?
Yes, one last thing. Do you have free Wi-Fi here?
We do. The network name is Library Guest, and there is no password.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Wow, Alex, that felt very real. I feel much more confident about going to the library now.
You did great. And notice how you used would you like and can I, very polite and natural.
Thanks. You know, another thing I love about libraries is audiobooks. I listen to them in my car.
Yes, and eBooks too. Most libraries now have apps like Libby or Overdrive, where you can borrow digital books and audiobooks without even going to the library building.
That is amazing technology. So I use my library card number to log into the app?
Exactly. It's free, just like physical books. It's a great way to practice English listening, by the way, borrowing audiobooks.
That is a great tip. You can listen to the English pronunciation while you commute or do chores.
Right. And many libraries also host events, like story time for kids or book clubs for adults. Have you ever joined a book club chain?
I haven't, but I would like to. It's where a group of people read the same book and then meet to talk about it, right?
Yes, it's fantastic for English learners because you have a specific topic to discuss. You can share your opinion on the characters or the plot.
The plot, that means the story, what happens in the book.
Yes, the plot. So you might say, I thought the plot was very exciting, or the plot was a little slow.
I think joining a library book club would be a brave but good step for a learner. It forces you to speak.
Absolutely. And libraries are usually very welcoming places. People are patient.
Alex, what if I lose my library card? Is that a disaster?
Not a disaster, but you should report it immediately so no one else checks out books in your name. You can usually get a replacement card for a small fee.
Okay, good to know. I tend to lose things sometimes.
We all do. So to summarize what we've talked about today, we have the circulation desk where you check out or return books. You need a library card to do this.
We talked about the due date, which is when the book must be returned, and fines if you are late.
We discussed finding books in the stocks using the call number from the catalog.
And we talked about other services like printing, Wi-Fi, study rooms, and digital resources like eBooks and audiobooks.
And don't forget the phrasal verbs. Check out, look for, look up, and drop off, which means to return something.
I need to drop off my books. That sounds very natural.
It does. Libraries really are incredible resources. Whether you want to improve your English reading, find a quiet place to study, or just save money on books, you should definitely use your local library.
I agree completely. I think I'm going to go to my local library this weekend and finally get that card. I want to see what mystery novels they have.
That sounds like a great plan. And maybe you can find a comfortable chair in a quiet zone and just relax.
That sounds perfect. Well, Jane, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. Do you have any final thoughts on libraries? Just that they're for everyone. Don't be afraid to go in and ask questions. Librarians are there to help you. They love books and they love helping people find information. So don't be shy.
Great advice. And that brings us to the end of today's conversation.
We hope you found this vocabulary useful and that you feel ready to visit a library in an English-speaking environment.
Now we have a question for you, our listeners. Do you go to the library in your city? What is your favorite thing to do there? Do you borrow books or do you just use the quiet space?
Let us know in the comments below. We love reading your stories. And please tell us if there are any other places or situations you want us to talk about in the next episode.
Yes, your feedback helps us create the best content for you. If you liked this episode, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Jane and Alex podcast, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a lesson.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, keep reading, and keep learning.
It was great chatting with you all. Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.